Sup folks, welcome back to New Super Mario Bros. U. Last episode I was talking about my unmitigated hate, or justified hate, for mobile games. Not all of them though. Some of them are pretty legit, some of them pretty decent, some of them are fairly priced. But what I was talking about last time is that because those mobile games are like free to 99 cents, they don't really have the most depth. And I can understand, a dev or developer trying to cut their teeth in the video game world, trying to, make their way. And we all got to start little somehow. But like some of these 99-cent games, they have like no depth at all. And like, while you can compare them to some old NES games and Atari games and stuff, I feel like for this day and age, it's a little bit inexcusable. Or not inexcusable. I can't really complain too much because I'm not really a developer myself. I would like to get into game development one day, but until then, But yeah, my complaint though is just that some of them are just too simple, some of them are too copy, cut and paste. What is the best example I can come up with? Like, I think I was mentioning last time, infinite runners. And it doesn't have to... What? There was a limited to screw that. I'm not doing this one anymore. But yeah, some of them are too copy-paste. Reach the goal, collect a few coins as possible. Challenge ends if you... What? I didn't read the rest of it. Oh, it's few... Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't you... Okay. Alright. Okay. No! Silver medal. I can do this, though. 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 Just got a Kobe. Where was I going with this? Yeah, that there's just two copy-paste, two one in the same. That like, one's an infinite runner, bronze. One's an infinite runner, and they're all infinite runners. And there's no goal to the game, there's no real story, there's no real depth, it's just try to get a higher... You piece of... Get a higher score than you did last time. And that's how a lot of old school arcade games worked. But... for a mobile game, that just doesn't quite seem right, or that there's too many of them. Like the first one that originated, if I can recall correctly, was, I want to say Hanenbo, but that is definitely not the name. It was like a kind of purplish grayscale game that was kind of runner-esque. Oh, God. Well, I lived a good life. Goodbye, world. But yeah, it was an infinite runner. It was called Hannibalt? Something like that. And it was one of the... Well, there were a lot of infinite runners around the time. It was one of the originators of infinite running. And then after that, there were so many other games that like infinite running, infinite skiing, infinite driving, leveling up system. And, they're trying to make their money, and that's fair and fine. But at the same time, they're all doing the same god-dang thing. And there's no depth to any of it. It's like back in the 90s when developers and companies were trying to catch on to the whole mascot But like, it was back in the day when a lot of developers were trying to get into the mascot fad, where, Sega made Sonic, Nintendo had Mario, Accolade I think had Bubsy, Gex, Agro the Acrobat. Either way, they had an Acrobat, Dynamite Heady, although... No, Dynamite Heady wasn't really much of a mascot. But Treasure made a good game with him, so... But, everyone's trying to do the same thing. And then, like, all the god-dang clones, and people trying to sell emulators. The App Store is a complete mess. Not to say that, these things are any better, but... Now, seriously, like, there's people that try to make Super Mario clones, try to make Mario Kart clones. I think one of the most infamous ones was mole karting. And what's more irritating... I just got that coin accidentally. What's so irritating about it? I'm really not mad, it's just a shame. But what is it? That, Apple and Google are just letting developers get away with it too. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kobe, made it, thank you. But yeah, Google and Apple are just letting people get away with it. Like, that this is basically a blatant ripoff of Mario, or blatant ripoff of Mario Kart, or all these other games. But they're just letting them get it because they know that they're going to get money for it. Or they just don't realize, but either way, they're not doing a quality check. And it just bogs down the whole App Store. So when I'm trying to look for good, legit games, there's like a million of these stupid little stuff that I'm trying to find. Attack the bomb, collect at least 100 coins or less. But yeah, it's just so sad. It's so disappointing. Oh, bombs. Wait, I shouldn't be singing. I was talking about my rant about mobile games. So yeah, it's like there's no quality control. The rating system kind of sucks because the top rated games always seem to be something that's been on there for like years. And then like the new games always seem to be something like nothing. So there's no quality control in the goddamn markets. Almost like how the Wii kinda went, but at least you could still kinda see where the quality games kinda stood. But I mean, everything, the most popular markets always has shovelware, and I'm on board, I'm fine with that. But I would like to be able to tell which one are the quality titles. I did not mean to kill that guy. I would like to be able to tell where the quality titles lay, lolly, lule, lo, versus the ones that don't. What if we can collect coins by throwing a bomb? Kobe. I can. Amazing. Dude, I forgot that there's a clock going on there. Wait a second. Alright, so am I supposed to do it in like a certain amount of... Oh, in 100 seconds or less? Or 100 coins or less? 100 seconds or less. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. This is just a nightmare. I don't want to change my controls. But yeah, those are my gripes about the mobile markets. They don't seem to... Oh, wait, I do have one more. What was that one last one? My other complaint is that... how would I better explain it? That a lot of good games or quality games don't really stand a chance because everything seems to be priced at 99 cents now. Which doesn't exactly seem the most fair. Like, I understand competitive pricing and good for the consumer, but when this pricing that competitive, it kind of sets a bad mindset for, strike. It sets a pretty bad mindset for the consumers in question. Because most of the time you won't, if you're used to paying for 99-cent games, you're not going to start paying like $10 for other games despite how much quality that might actually be in that game. And that's a real shame about the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, yeah. They said 100. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this. Kobe. Good. Clear. Finally, I cleared one. But yeah, so it's like so many, unless you're like Square Enix or Capcom or EA that made like a super big game, most of the time people aren't going to pay for games that are more than at least $2, which means that every game is 99 cents, but because every game is 99 cents, people aren't really completely willing to, the developers aren't really going to make the best games because, you know, why should I make a really awesome game if I'm only going to charge, if I'm only getting 99 cents per game? And I feel like, I think President of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata, talked about this before, that it won't really do really good for the industry. And it's true, because like, let me see, a good example is that Angry Birds Trilogy came out for the DS. And, you know, Angry Birds, everybody loves Angry Birds. Come on, get the coin, thank you. One of the issues, though, I'm gonna hit this guy. I need to get coins and I need to kill all these guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I had 2 left. No. One of the issues though with Angry Birds Collection or whatever it was for the DS was that it was released on the App Store for 99 cents per game. You know, for that price, $3 for like 3 games. But on the DS they were charging $40. It was on the 3DS. Holy snap. They were charging roughly $40 per game, and that seemed like absolute BS. And it was quickly marked down pretty quickly, but you know, that's the damage it kind of does a little bit. Ah, no. Come on, squirrely, 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 squirrel, squirrel, thank you. I feel like that's kind of the damage it does to the market a little bit, that frickin' 3 more, I failed. That's the kind of damage I feel like it does to the market where, you know, expectations in comparison. So like the devs that ended up porting that game aren't really going to be getting the money, or because of that certain expectation or I guess rivalry, you know, that game's going to flop because its counterpart on the iPhone and the App Stores, I don't know why I can't get this guy. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I missed. Kobe. I don't know. I lost my train of thought, but you know where I'm getting at if you were paying attention. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm talking about. What am I even talking about? What am I even talking about? Heh. Oh no. Yes, 1, 2. I got you now. I got you. I got you. I got you. Freaking. Why? One more time. We're gonna do this. I wonder. Nah, I'm not gonna do a spin jump. That's pretty much all I got. Freaking. Dead. That's it for this episode. I'm failing all of this. I'm not even trying. Thanks for watching. I shall see you guys next time. I think I'm gonna do 2 more episodes. One more. 2 more. We'll make it 5. 2 more episodes to go. I think. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.